super weird for me. I have decided to make these videos about my journey and experiences of moving to Germany and getting to know the life and culture about being here. I feel like I'm doing a job interview. Oh my god, okay, so I've decided to make these videos because I was inspired by other people, other travel vloggers who shared their experiences online about immigrating to a new country and just the day-to-day tasks of having to learn how to open up a bank account or how to get to know the transport system and things like that. I found it to be really interesting. So I've always been interested in coming to Germany. I find that the people and the culture and the architecture is very beautiful. I even think German sounds quite nice, which I know people think is strange, but I do. I got to a point in my life when my career wasn't really going in the direction that I wanted it to. I was struggling financially. Things just weren't working out properly, and I just bit the bullet. I asked my amazing mother, Mom, I really just want to get the ball rolling in my life. I don't want to be stuck in this situation. Let me just do something to just get out of this rut of feeling helpless. And she paid for my first course of German language courses at the Goethe Institute, and it was amazing. Just being able to practice a language that I enjoy listening to was really fun, and I enjoyed it. And because I have studied and spoken a little bit of Afrikaans in the past, it's easier for me to enunciate. I am still struggling, it is still German, but it wasn't as difficult as, say, French or something like that for me. Then I had this crazy idea that I wanted to be a travel guide. I wanted to be a tour guide in Germany, work at some hostels, and just be around the tourism industry within this country. And it's a crazy idea because I don't work even remotely in the tourism industry. I work as a film editor. And then speaking to an incredible friend of mine who actually works at the German embassy, I asked for her advice, and she said to me, listen, without a passport or a work contract, Germany is really hard to get into. So here is a bunch of job portal sites for you to take a look at, and good luck. So that's what I did. I spent literally about a day or 2 days just going through all these different job portals, and of course most of them are in German, and they are looking for the same, like doctors, engineers, and all the rest of those high-end skilled jobs. Going through all the oh my god, this is so hard. Going through all these job portal sites, I somehow ended up on the web page for this German why can't I say this? Oh my god, what happened? I look into this lens and it's daunting for some reason. It's just a black hole, there's nothing there, there's no one, and it's like going through all these different web pages of jobs, these different job portals and things like that, I ended up on the web page for this German furniture company, and they were looking for a junior videographer, producer, and editor to work with their product ranges. Because of my research before into German lifestyle and living in Germany and this and I had learned that Germans require a very specific cover letter when you apply with your CV. It has a very formal structure and they want you to mention this, so that's exactly what I did. And I put all of my information in about my history and career in the film industry and the things that I have done, as well as a link to my webpage, which I highly recommend. So I sent out this email, and I did that to a bunch of places. Just send it out. If nothing happens, nothing happens, but at least I tried. And I actually got a response, which was incredible. They said, "Hi Alex, are you available for a Skype interview on this day and this time?" I was like, yes I am, like this is amazing. I had my first Skype interview, and then I had a second Skype interview, and then I had a third phone call in which they offered me the job, which blew my, like it was amazing. It was amazing. Couldn't believe it, I was so happy. Fun fact, I didn't tell anyone that I had applied for these jobs. Like I told maybe 3 or 4 very close people to me. I didn't even tell my own mother. So the day I got the phone call saying you have this job offer, I had to phone my mom and tell her, hey mom, I'm moving to Germany. Yay! I now have a job offer from this incredible company in Germany, and they're based in Munich, which is, you know, Bavaria, and it's beautiful, and I was so excited. But then comes the admin of having to immigrate, and because I am South African, you have to go through that immigration process quite heavily. First thing was that I needed a letter from the German Labor Department, something called a ZAR, and that was a letter saying that the company had sent to them saying that this is the person that we want. Once I received those, then I could go to the German embassy and start actually applying for my work visa. Just the visa process, for those that don't have to do it, count your blessings. For the rest of us, it is expensive and tiring and unnecessary. So anyway, that all happens. So in order to apply for your work visa, you have to have a original contract, and it has to show that you are earning enough to be able to actually survive there. Then you need this letter from the labor office. There are obviously application forms that you have to fill out, which isn't too bad. But you do need to have proof of accommodation when you're there. And this was like quite tricky for me because I didn't have the money to start renting a place off the bat. So I spoke to some of the people at the office, and they said no, it's perfectly fine to just rent an Airbnb for the month, and then from there like move on or whatever. So that's what I did, and I ended up finding this beautiful home about an hour outside of Munich in a place called Berg. My German is still terrible. Tricky thing now that I didn't realize or think about at the time when I was booking is that when you arrive, you have 2 weeks in which to register your residential address with the city so that they know where you're living. And so you only get 2 weeks. I had booked an appointment with the Munich Bürgerbüro and went there yesterday. I arrived like an hour early. I was sitting waiting patiently because they send you a reference number, T something or other, whatever, and you come at your specific time and that number appears on the board. When it comes up, that is your slot. You have to go. You don't take a ticket, like you have a specific slot. So I go there, and the lady at the registration office said to me, unfortunately, because you are not living within Munich, you have to register in the town that you are in. Yes, that was a kick in the teeth, because she also kind of shouted it. She's like, no, you cannot be here. I'm like, oh, okay, fine. So I went to Aldi afterwards and I bought all the groceries, and I came home and I sad ate. So I have spoken to one of the incredible lady that works down here at reception, and she said to me she found the address of the place that I need to go to here in Berg. So tomorrow I'm going to do that because today is Father's Day and everything is closed. So when you are looking at booking your accommodation, take into account that you have to register within the district that you are in. You also need a letter from your landlord saying that you are allowed to stay here and that you've given permission and how long you're actually staying here for. Once you have this registration letter, then you can go start applying for your ID, for your bank, social security, cell phone. You also have to apply at the alien office, which they need that registration for. So there's a lot of chain events that happen after just this one thing. The moral of this video and this rant that I've gone through is if you're looking to go and work overseas, just start at the beginning. Create a website for yourself, brand the hell out of whatever career you're in, even if you're in something simple, it doesn't matter. If you are looking to go overseas, people want to see what you've done. If you've taken any photos on your phone, keep them, use them, make them look pretty. Think about where it is you actually want to go, and 100% do the research into these places that you're going to. Watch YouTube videos about people that have moved there and the tips and tricks and advice that they give for being in those specific places, because you do pick up on very important and interesting tips that you wouldn't necessarily have just found out for yourself, i.e. the cover letter, the German cover letter. And then just Google the hell out of companies that might interest you. If they have job portals, look for the local job portal sites. There are tons of them out there, and in amongst the spam that is the internet. And just apply. Just apply. Do it a million times. Someone will pick it up. Someone will see the interest in you and give you a shot. Also remember that when this opportunity comes knocking, it is going to cost money. If you want to move overseas, if you want to do something, just start putting away a little bit, because God knows I should have been better with my finances. Thank God for selling my car. I definitely want to try and make more videos, just because, for example, yesterday just learning the bus system and then the trains and how to do that. And there's definitely going to be moments of absolute learning on this trip, and that's why I want to make these videos, so that you can also maybe get some information if you are looking at coming to Germany and you're in the same boat. You don't speak a lot of German, but it's something that you really want to do, then hopefully I can help you in that sense. Thank you for watching this dribble. I hope it makes some sense in the edit. And yeah, auf Wiedersehen.